Hatred is known to be a very good Cho player. Remember back in M3, he played Cho mid.
Oh yeah, this is the uniqueness right now. Another Ling game for King Kong, or should I say Ling Kong? But that is Hatred protecting Ryzen. Escalera is the one trying to steal the purple, but okay, he failed.
He almost got it too, because Ryzen pumped the red tree even before Escalera showed up to just farm the clear the buff faster.
Okay, but Kelra falling low.
Oh no, will he be able to run away? He might, but Super Yoshi says no. Escalera and Super Prince, though, they're here to also provide the respo, and that's more action-packed than what we've seen in the first game.
Unlike game number 1, a lot of things happening, especially in the gold lane matchup. This is a Lunox, Yasuo Lunox to be exact, and Kelra on this Roger, but no flickers, not a flicker wasted for Yasuo though.
Yeah.
For the whole TNC, they weren't able to use any battle spells yet, whereas Onic, flicker was already used for Escalera, and even Kelra, he doesn't have the Purify for the upcoming possible fights that we will see here in the gold lane again.
Yeah. I mean, I actually don't know what he tried purifying there on down lane.
And of course, you're Kelra. You just, come on, man. You need to press, all of the buttons.
But again, this time, the pressure on the Ling is off from Onic, so Escalera and Super Prince gets to play actually the dual mid matchup. And now the worry for TNC is that compared to game number 1, they don't have that same level of push coming out from their gold lane. You have a Lunox though, a more skirmishing hero compared to a Bruno, I would say, because of the way that Lunox fights in the current patch. She's way more versatile when it comes to team fighting, but you have to worry about still the split pressure coming out from Onic.
That's likely what they're going to show us once we transition again into either the mid or the late portions of the game.
Yeah.
Even that King Kong, unlike earlier, he wasn't really disrupted at all in his farming, but the initiations are already there for both of these teams. But the first of all will be Gem. He won't even be able to cast his penalty zone, and King Kong will be prioritizing his purple buff first before anything. But TNC, they're doing a pretty great job at distracting the heroes from Onic. Super Yoshi will be another sacrifice though, and it seems like they won't be able to contest this turtle anymore.
That is a turtle for a kill. Onic just securing the purple. It's much more relevant, of course. You have the Ling, so you rather pick the purple rather than the turtle.
It's the higher value because you get to play the map for the next 90 seconds at the very least. Now for TNC, they do have the one win condition on their lineup. It's the Cho. With a lethal ignition and probably full damage build, he can actually just one-shot the Ling with a full combo. Prince!
Okay,
Nice dodge!
Will he be able to dodge this kick though? He will!
Whoa!
What? There are some recalls coming in as well from both of these teams, and they're both safe, and they won't pursue the fight anymore.
Mr. Prince, what a dodge, the super dodge. Everything is just becoming super. If you are Super Prince, ladies and gentlemen, coming in,
guiding win.
Yeah, coming in this league in Season 9, together with the Anarchy family, now with the Super family, is showing us his mage, what do you call this? The magnificent mage prowess of Super Prince?
I saw something weird. Yasuo built a black ice on the Lunox, the black ice shield.
What?
The component of the dominance ice. I mean, it's good against Kelra, don't get me wrong. It's good against Kelra, it's good against King Kong, also good against Escalera. Just to mitigate the attack speed coming out from Onic.
For the defense.
Yeah.
But Escalera might not be able to defend this one. 3 members are onto him and he will fall. And going back to that, so it seems like Yasuo is just really trying to play safe as well here in his lane.
It's a way to protect himself from the the dangers of the physical damage healers on the side of Onic, and also with the skills that Lunox has with the toolkits that she has. She deals HP based damage, so she doesn't have to worry about like the primary item that she needs. The way that they want to fight this for TNC is you basically have to wait for Onic to commit, and then you just go for the punish. You make sure that you guys are safe when Onic engages.
Speaking of items though, Hatred now has the Heptasis. TNC finally punching back. But now 4K on the turtle.
Gem goes for the initiation. He will be successful in using the penalty
Oh!
zone. And King Kong with the retribution
four
will be
blades.
able to secure that turtle as well. Showing us the 4 blades. We haven't seen it in a long time. But heads, he will also try to take some trades.
Oh.
And they will prevent him from doing just that. So
Wow.
Onic, they're very happy with that engage.
Beautiful steal from King Kong. Did you miss me? Did you miss the 4 blades retry? Well, I know that you did.
Look at the damage coming off from King Kong. Every Defiant Sword deals almost 500 to 600 damage on these heroes. And considering that they had physical defense here, like on the Predator, they have the Dreadnought armor, the Black Ice on the Lunox. I mean, the Chode does not have any physical defense alongside the CC and the Mathilda, but still, the front lines are melting from the damage of the Defiant Sword.
This is what you get with the adjustment of the Ling. This is the new patch that we're seeing.
Yeah.
We even saw, I think, back in other regions also, they've been using the Ling.
Yeah.
Now King Kong showing us how it's done.
Yeah.
Who, the Sky King?
For sure.
This is a
For sure.
very bold statement for Onic, since they previously mentioned and they were honest that they struggled in the new patch, and now it seems like their response to that is actually go for a drastic change in terms of their draft, showing us the assassin heroes for the first time in the hands of King Kong, and a lot of us missed seeing King Kong on these assassin heroes, and surprisingly once he gets back, it's the 4 blades that he shows us.
And it goes to show that they have a lot of arsenals left in their pockets, and they're ready. They're preparing themselves, of course, for the upcoming playoffs.
Yeah. They're vying for the no play-in spot here for Onic. And they're getting very, very close to doing that one more match.
Okay, here we go. 8 seconds left for the turtle. Look at the position of Escalera. Super Yoshi knows this. Then again, okay, Escalera will bait himself out. 4-5 is the scoreline.
Oh no.
Okay, there's the initiation. Blitz.
Super Prince gets to escape once again. So now he knows which ultimates are gone and which skills are used here for
we go.
heads. Will they be able to commit this? King Kong is already there as well. Gem goes in, use the penalty zone. But will they have enough damage? Richard will be the first to fall. And there goes the Appraiser's Wrath, but it's still King Kong who secures the turtle. Or the turtle. Am I right? It's the turtle. And they will still continue the fight. Yasuo will be able to use his Clutch Light ultimate, but will not be able to survive.
Kelra with the
and
chase.
heads, he's being chased here by Kelra.
Oh my God.
Still pops the
Oh,
vengeance
the
and will
heal.
survive as well.
2 for none. That's a turtle, and that is also a purple for King Kong.
In the mid tower too.
That's just a basic retribution
Whoa.
for the jungler. The mid tower also, yes. King Kong with the 1 for an eye.
The retry insertion alongside the Appraiser's Wrath. Ryzen did not time the retry ult properly, and King Kong was able to insert that steal in between the 1 for an eye indeed.
I was surprised because the Appraiser's Wrath, it seemed very on point.
Yeah, that's the combo, right? Appraiser's retry. But King Kong said, okay, I just need to retry, and there you go.
He didn't
There
even
you
use
go.
his ultimate.
Games in the hearts. Games in the hearts.
Yeah.
1 for an eye.
1 for an eye, games in the hearts. Oh my
Wow.
God. That was clutch.
Yeah.
Perfect definition for the turtle steal, clutch King Kong.
Yep.
But he could have not done that without his allies. Oh my God, Super Prince. Look at this. 2-0-3.
Yeah, it's surprising because it seems like he's always prioritizing the divine or the
Guiding Wind.
no, it's not.
The Circling Eagle.
Yeah, the Circling Eagle when he uses the IMU. But then each and every time we see him use that, it's right after he
Oh,
takes out
Escalera.
a skill from TNC. So it becomes or it turns into a huge advantage for them eventually. And he doesn't really like lose all his kits once he uses the ultimate. So they're just there and they're really able to sustain the fights.
Yeah, plus he really saves his Purify for every initiation that Hatred does. And this is just looking bad for TNC.
Wow.
Another Lord Spawn. 7-4, Onic Philippines. This time they are in the driver's seat. Unlike game number 1, plus they have the damage to go toe-to-toe with TNC.
It's getting harder and harder here for TNC. Hatred, again, he does need to find the Ling here. He's gonna be able to one-shot King Kong. But the thing that the TNC has to worry about is the frontline combination between Gem and Escalera. These two guys are so tanky with the recent armor change. And especially Escalera, the way the Edith works is if you don't actually take him down, he turns into a marksman and then just kills you one by one.
Yeah.
There's so much continuous damage coming in from Onic. When Gem becomes successful in launching his penalty zone onto these members of TNC who don't necessarily have a Purify, it seems like they are actually forced to react a lot and they eventually lose a lot of resources.
There's your initiation. Super Prince zoning 3 heroes right now. They saw Ryzen. The Joe is at the bottom side. Onic Philippines, they know this.
Oh,
there's the knock-up. There's the conceal coming up from Escalera.
Are they trying to go for the split as well? But heads, he seems very low now. Guiding Wind is there. There will be some sleight of heel. But Ryzen this time will be the one to steal the Lord.
Oh no.
And Ryzen will be able to fly away with the Guiding Wind. He's saved here by his teammates. But the Onic, they seem like they want to fight. But they as well will disengage.
Not this time, King Kong. Ryzen finally retaliating with the retry play.
What?
I mean, the Appraiser's retry play.
The clapback. And also, unfortunately for King Kong, he got stunned by the Lord knockoff. And CNC, they were able to get there just in time to steal that Lord away from Onic, buying themselves more time.
Let's steal the Lord away. What a steal from Horizon.
Wow, that reference made a lot of K-pop fans happy.
For sure.
Yeah, it's not often that you hear. Well, we're mentioning our biases now, but speaking of looking at the situation right now, so if earlier it was Onic that was able to suddenly turn things around, it's surprisingly TNC this time, suddenly going up against or minimizing the map here of Onic.
That was a huge Lord steal though for TNC. Lord objective. They got the top tower. Now they're trying to get the mid. But Onic, will they force the team fight? Escalera using... Oh, what an onward!
Oh, and Yasuo doesn't have his light ultimate anymore.
Not yet.
By the way, Cho just took 2 towers bottom lane.
Okay. And
It's a full damage show.
they minimize the lead.
Oh, so this is their answer to what we were mentioning, that their gold isn't necessarily
Escalera.
reliable for the pushes, but the immortality is popped right now for Escalera. All the while we were having a conversation, Heads just bursted him down.
Wow, TNC. Now the fire is burning within them.
I thought you were going to say on the dance floor, but
And in the dance floor,
sure
of
looking
course.
like it.
For sure. It's always, the fire is always burning in the dance floor as a TNC trying to extend this game to game number 3.
Yeah, we can feel how badly they also want to show another version of them not really caring and not being pressured anymore right after, again, knowing that they're no longer up for playoffs contention.
Look at this, TNC playing on the opposite side. They know at some point Ling will
They
show
reviewed.
up here.
Yeah, they did the research.
This is the classic TNC answer versus Blacklist. I call this the anti-Blacklist, by the way.
The anti-Blacklist.
Yeah, because this is the typical Blacklist playstyle whenever the Lord is about to spawn. Edward always tries to ensure that there's a slow push happening. But on it!
Oh, but that might not be rewarding for them.
I felt that, bro.
That's big. Ryzen showed himself 10 seconds before the Lord.
Oh, no.
That's a crucial mistake.
This is a basic MLBB rule. No retry for the enemy. For sure, we get the Lord.
Yeah, this is the RG punish. They see one guy on the other side, and they see the jungler. They conceal for the
Here
jungler.
we
That's what
go.
Onic did.
They will go for the fight, and Gem
Gem.
once again uses the penalty zone. There comes the circling eagle, but Super Yoshi might just not engage this anymore. You
Oh
look
my
at
glob.
Super Prince. He's defending that turret up on the top lane.
Oh!
But in the fight here in the Lord, we have to focus it all. King Kong still with the retribution will be able to secure it for his team. And will they continue this fight?
Oh, Kellera,
Yes,
Kellera.
he's very low right now.
Kellera.
He's just one last hit, but Kellera says he's not yet done. There's the curtain call, and they will no longer continue. There's so much mobility here for TNC.
Great pickup coming out from Onic Philippines. Crucial pickup. Will just come in and will pick you off.
Oh, there you go.
Right?
He's going in. He's looking for a target. Oh, not a target.
he can either go first or go in
or last. Yes.
That's the unpredictability of having a Ling as your jungler.
And second, he can do a split. He can block or cut waves.
Yeah, it's
Just like
flexible.
that.
He's flexible like that. He can actually split.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Well,
literally split.
Yeah.
Literally.
Like Mystica.
Oh, top lane? Top lane?
Look at top lane.
Oh! No splits happening for TNC because Hatred is down.
Like what I said, you can't really go with those one-on-ones in the late game.
Yeah.
If there's a Ling roaming around the whole map,
This is the thing that I enjoy about Ling. I get to play one side of the map.
you get to last hit
and
midnight.
no one
You-
can touch me.
You get to KS midnight.
Yes, I get to KS. That's my job.
Oh no.
Kill, secure.
Kill secured, but will this be a kill secured for Onic? Because there goes the onward of the Earth Shatter for Ryzen. Ryzen will fall and the penalty zone will be used onto heads. The Vengeance is popped as well here, but Kelra doesn't mind anything else. He will focus on taking down the inhibitor mid lane turret, and they're successful in doing so, and they will transition onto the other turrets as well.
Oh man, mid tower down. All of the towers down. Onic Philippines will discipline themselves and will back off. Maybe wait for another purple, or maybe just end this.
We don't know what, because in their lineup itself, it's very unpredictable, and Onic themselves, they too are unpredictable, but there's the guiding
Oh,
wind.
it's endable, I think.
Yasuo was able to survive that, but it was a close call.
They're gonna
Okay.
wait for the next Lord.
Great defense for TNC.
Yeah, this next Lord, if they get it, it allows them to maybe ensure or guarantee that they end the game, because they will have everything by then. The Flicker for Escalera too. So TNC, if they want to somehow make a comeback, this Lord is going to be very important for them.
Yeah, the most important Lord of the game right now. I agree. 23 seconds for the Flicker of Hatred. But Escalera still gonna wait for 40. There's the Lord Cam. Okay, what's the position here?
Oh, surprisingly, we're almost at the 18-minute mark.
Ooh, ouch!
That
That
hurts.
That hurts, that hurts.
Oh, Ryzen might want to go for the engage, but Super Prince and King Kong, they're here from the sides. Will go for the attack as well. Gem,
my
pop the
glove.
penalty zone, but there are so much pokes happening here prior to this Lord.
Oh, they have to deal with the wave. They have to defend the wave.
Great pokes coming out from Onic. The pressure is on TNC's side. King Kong!
Oh, no, they-
with the Lord!
They bursted it down,
they're still going!
and they still want to engage in a fight. Yasuo will have to run away. Guiding Wind was already used. Circling Eagle as well, but Ryzen is
Ooh.
very, very low. Members of
Oh.
Onic will be able to avoid the Appraiser's Wrath, but heads from behind. Will he be able to take down Kellera? Vengeance already used.
Oh, King
Super
Kong.
Prince will be able to fall down, and now they're trying to chase after Onic, and they're taking
Oh,
consecutive
TNT?
kills and consecutive immortalities away from them.
Wow! 2 kills for TNC Pro Team. Heads just zoning out Kelra from that team fight.
Yeah.
Popping the Vengeance. Kelra did nothing.
That's Heads doing that, and also Yoshi knocking down the Ling from the wall with the second usage of the Circling Eagle. He was now able to find the finishing blow onto Ryzen. He was able to live for quite some time. And again, Kelra was not able to participate in that fight because Heads was on his face.
Can you feel it now, Mr. Midnight? Can you feel the fire burning in the dance floor for TNC Pro Team? That
I
was
feel
that was a crucial defense for 19 minutes in this game. They have the damage. They have Heads, who is doing a great job on this on the CC. No deaths yet.
Yeah.
Plus they all have the bolts from Yasuo to put in the damage also.
He was never punished, despite him always being the one to scout the damage dealers here for Onic Philippines. And his positioning is very commendable as well on the CC, and even the timings of his Vengeance. So he's proving to be quite a challenge here in this match. And this this continued performance from Heads might just allow for more room for his other teammates to operate.
And it's still early. It's Friday afternoon MLBB primetime. It's just 5 p.m. We started at 4.
Oh.
TNC, they want to extend this. They want all of the tickets to be worth it.
For our on-site viewers and our online viewers as well, who can still comment down below who they think will be winning the series, because we're yet to know. This fight is becoming closer as the minute goes by.
Yeah. Plus the damage though, it scales.
Oh yeah.
But I think
Literal.
Onic has the split. It's the difference maker for this game.
Yeah, but TNC, they do have that Lunox with the Flicker in. can just throw the Ruby DD combo against Kelra and maybe take a pick off on the marksman of Onic. But as you've said, they have to worry about the split coming out from the Link. But it is not as easy as you might think, because there is a Cho looming around.
Yep.
If King Kong goes down at the wrong timing, he could just be picked off with a flicker kick coming out from Hatred.
TNC, they need to channel every Phoenix army in the Philippines. They need to
Hatred.
channel. They
Burn the
need to
flicker.
channel this victory. They went on a mall tour yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. That was or maybe 2 days ago. They went on a vacation yesterday because they know that this is their last week, their last performance.
Oh, Escalera, they have a kick on
They
Super
want to
Prince.
get Hatred!
Will they be able to
Oh!
The Earth Shatter doesn't
Kick!
connect, but the Terrify will! And King Kong is there to finish the job as well as they take down Hatred 1 minute before he responds.
Oh, they're getting confused.
And they might just continue.
The split.
Escalera is here. Will be using the Primal Wrath. The damage is there. And King Kong for the finishing touches.
Yasuo?
There, he forces the Light Ultimate here for Yasuo.
Oh
but
my
will be the
goodness.
recipient of the knock-up from the Tempest of Blades. And he will fall as well. 3 members left to defend.
that's it.
But Kelra uses the
That's it.
Lycan Bounce and threatens the rest of the members of TNC as they slowly knock on the base. And they really try their best to defend. But until when can
King
they
Kong?
defend this? There goes in. Ryzen will be using some taunts. And will be able to prevent the members of Onic. His Appraiser's Wrath damage won't be enough. Escalera is very, very low.
Power
But
up, power
Kelra,
up.
he won't mind anyone else once again. He's knocking on the base. And they will take the series with a 2-0.
And that's Onic Philippines with 3 points. Slowly